Hi Sagittarius, welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Sagittarius, today is the 22nd of May. It's your general reading that I'm starting today on this very awesome date. It's a master number, and I've started to incorporate the frequency of the number into the reading. And the master number is all about let's put into real life what you dreamed about, what you wished for, what you've visualized over a period of time. It can be recent, but it can also be something that you for a longer period of time have been wanting. So that's the basis of your foundation of your reading today. So it's really good. I'm calling it messages from source or the universe. So let's see what specifically is going on for you, Sagittarius. I've asked for the very near future for you, and I'm using the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. And I just want to say that it's not a typical tarot reading because I don't know tarot. I'm only using the images of the cards to get my intuition going. So, Sagittarius. First card out, really cool. Intuition. With the number 2, go figure. Strong emphasis on 2 today. And we also have the year 2020, so super strong emphasis on 2. And a third card, or at least a third card. Sagittarius. Here you go. Wow. So, first card out. Just want to have a look at it. It's like, I do apologize, the program in the computer reverses the images. I know how to switch it around, but I'm keeping it in for now for various reasons. It says intuition on the bottom. It's a number 2. And like I said, strong emphasis on 2 due to today's date, 22nd. So focus on conversations, communication, and in the relationships and the relationships. But usually you have a conversation with somebody. There's something going on here with your intuition, obviously. Like almost being ready, like complete is what I want to say. I understand that we're never going to be complete. We're a constant progress in just discovering more things about ourselves all day, every day. But there's something about it, Sagittarius, that feels like you've come to this understanding from the inside out, almost. Very, very like super powery is what it feels like. And then I see this, you almost don't see the difference, but so everything else is gray here, and then this very little, like the little sleeve there on this cape is purple. It doesn't really pick that up from the camera, but it's purple. And it's like you're wearing, it's like you would say you're wearing your heart on your sleeve, but this is like you're wearing your inner knowing on your sleeve. It's like your wisdom, your intuition, your all knowing is like you're wearing it on your sleeve. Like you don't have to practice it. You don't have to figure out what that is or, dive deeper into it. with all that said, you can always dive deeper into it. There's always the evolution or expansion of yourself. But something feels, you probably feel really good about yourself, and like you really have gotten a lot of things, and that you're putting pieces together and understanding more and more about yourself. You're on this journey, probably very spiritual journey right now, where maybe you're taking classes or reading books on how to get closer to yourself, or like a new meditation program or something like that. And it's opening, and then I get, because it's like for some of you guys, yeah, that's such a clear path for you. And then for other people, it's like life has just put you on this path where you're being shown new doorways. We have a huge new doorway there in the back that is like bursting, like is waiting to be opened. I see like the sun rays or the energy is just coming through the door and waiting for you to open it. So it's almost like a present or like a gift that's being excuse me, given to you right now, where there's like deeper insights, deeper understanding, deeper knowing. And the reason why you can get this deeper knowing is because you already have the knowing on your sleeve. Sorry, I just thought about something that came to me today. I'm not gonna it's not so clear that I'm gonna remember it, but it goes hand in hand, and I understand now why I got it. There's something about wearing it on your sleeve. There's something about, yes, you don't have to, so I can't find anything else but compare it to somebody being in the military or in the Navy or in the, like you've done some work over a period of time, and because you've done that, you're being rewarded with this pin or with this whatever, and you see those pins being worn by the military. You know what I mean? And it's not like you're being given that pin unless you really have lived through something, unless you really have been there and seen it all and participated in it. And it's almost like you have that spiritual pin sitting on the outside of your sleeve, sort of, it's just telling of how far you've come and what you've experienced. I hope this makes sense. And because you are that, because you are wise, and because you have figured so many things out, you're a match to this new presentation, new reality, new knowing. It can be really spiritual. Probably it is, because it's the intuition card. But it can also be very practical. Then I see this, obviously this could be a man. I see this, whatever that's called, headband. I'm going to call it a headband. Where it looks like an eye that is looking upwards. And so it's like the connection in with the universe is really powerful right now. Then we have number 7, patience and planning. I am drawn to the patience and planning here. There's something about being kind to yourself. Understanding that this opening that you're going through now, let's call it ascension, or let's call it upgrade, or whatever you want to call it. This next step for you, this next understanding for you is like, it's not a quick fix. You can't rush this. And so for me, it feels like it's something that you need to be kinder to yourself with, because it's going to take time. It's taking time to understand. It's almost like someone would say, gravity doesn't work. And then everything shows that gravity does work, because you're still not falling up. You're not flying up because gravity has lost its power. You're still like committed to the ground, and everything is proving that gravity works. But you're getting such a clear insight that actually gravity is a hoax. Gravity, turns out, it was good until we understand that gravity is not the thing here. This is the thing. And for you to start to understand and start to attract the new, it's going to take a while. And you're going to have everybody on planet Earth speaking against you. And they're going to have proof why gravity works, right? Law of attraction in a nutshell. You're believing that something is the way that it is. And law of attraction is going to back that up. Until you believe something else, and that something else is the way that it is, and law of attraction is going to back that up. And you still might not be believed because you're just one against however many people we are at this moment in time. So there's something about shifting a core belief. That was dramatic, like that was a huge one. But there is this shift going on for you, and before you have sort of taken it on, like before it's like melting into yourselves and you understand it yourself, it's going to be a while, and it takes some patience on your part, and even the planning. There's something with the planning there that is of significance around this. I don't know where that fits, but it has a ring to it. Sagittarius, you might be dealing with a Libra, you might be dealing with a Gemini. And there's something that is shifting for you here over the seasons. Like, don't make this be the new reality in 3 days, but have it be changing for you over the seasons. So even if we end up at Christmas, from now, at Christmas, that might seem like, oh, that's so far away. Then perfect. So that's the unfolding, okay? And then we have, it's interesting because then it's like, we have this number 8. I love number 8 because 8 is probably carrying the strongest frequency out of all the numbers. It's the infinity sign. It's also the figure 8, so it's like so above, so below, so in heaven, so on earth. And it speaks about the never-endedness of things. It could be like 17, which is immortality, but this is like infinity. It goes on for infinity. It doesn't stop. It doesn't have an end. So there's this profound knowing, almost like the universe exists, and the universe just cannot stop existing because it just is. And it keeps expanding with every thought that we have. Every thought that we have, the universe is expanding even more. And that's just never going to end. Even how hard that is to like wrap your mind around, it's just never going to end. It's working for infinity, whatever that means. And there's something to it that you tapped into that. I understand that this is not kindergarten stuff and that you're going to find out that you're going to get a car next week. This is something else. And there's a wish fulfillment here. There's a lot of wishes that is going to be fulfilled, but there's one stronger wish fulfillment coming in for you, if not already. You're already watching it. You're looking at it. You're seeing that it's happening. It's a wish fulfillment. It's the star. And it's this accelerated motion. So there is a pickup. Like I don't think that it's this notion or this thing that is happening with you, this shift of gravity that is happening for you. That is happening. That is going to take time. It's going to change over seasons. It's like it's such a profound new reality that it is just going to take some time. Like every huge new discovery does. Like it takes a while for people to catch on. But you're there. You're amongst the first people to get this, to shift this within you so that you can also shift it without. And yeah, there's where this says an accelerated motion, I feel like that has nothing to do with, there's also on top of this like this manifested thing, a wish fulfillment coming in with this powerful number 8 and this wish fulfillment, and that you're seeing it happening now. And I think that that thing in itself, which is separate from this gravity shift, wouldn't it be interesting if gravity seems to not be the thing? Since I rarely get inspired to speak about things that isn't, it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the future. Anyway, yeah, there's something to it that you're going to see this wish fulfillment, and you're already seeing it. It's like you're already witnessing it. And around that, you have an accelerated motion. There's speed is picking up around it. So whether this something has happened in your life for you to want it that much more, so that momentum is picking up, or it was just time, it's just timing for it now. So you see a different speed in this accelerated motion, just picks up speed. It's really cool what's going on for you, Sagittarius. What else for Sagittarius? Patience and planning. Some things are taking a bit longer than others. Is that it? Okay, so yeah, it just wants to point out that while you're waiting for whatever it is that you're waiting on, whether this is the gravity thing or the wish fulfillment thing that is coming in for you now, the accelerated emotion thing, this is called discontent and boredom. And we have number 4 there. So it's a heart matter. It's something that really, really, really matters to you. And you're laying a new foundation around this. It's like you're starting something from the ground and building it up. We have a green border. So it's everything is working as it should. Everything is whole. Nothing is missing. Nothing is lacking. You're just a bit discontent with the way things move. But there's an accelerated motion. You need to hear that things are picking up now, probably due to you being a bit frustrated that things are not going the way you want it to go. I just need to say again that things are going the way you want it to go, and you are starting to see the fruition of it. This must happen in the collective, because I've gotten this card so many times now, and when it keeps repeating like that, it usually is when a major group of the earth is going through the same thing. Might be due to this pandemic, might be due to something else, that a lot of people feel very confined and they feel isolated and like get on with it now. And so we know everything that's waiting outside our window, but we're a bit bored then that we can't sort of do really what we want to do right now. But there is like a castle in the back here, and it's so green, like it's so fruitful out there. And then we have the rainbow that is seeping in, showing you that there's magic just waiting. And to sort of try to have fun while you're waiting, try to do stuff that really puts you on the right path still, even though we're waiting. It's all in here anyway, right? I'm going to continue to pull cards in the extended and see what we can get out of this gravity thing or the wish fulfillment or whatever. I never dare to promise exactly what's going to come because sometimes something completely different comes. But if you feel drawn to it, then the link is in the description box. If this is where we part ways, then thank you so much for watching and hope to see you soon. Bye, Sagittarius.